Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining. I decided to remodel my YouTube channel, if I can say it that way, because I wanted to edit a couple things and change a couple things. Because, for those who are into like my political junkies, if you're a political junkie like me, a Democratic political junkie, and likes that sort of stuff, I will be launching a new channel today. And with that being said, feel free to subscribe and sign up, and yeah, I'll be uploading videos if anything happens politically on that channel. But today, I would like to do a product review on this very remarkable product. This is the Victor Reader Stream New Generation Digital Talking Book Player for the blind and visually impaired, and for those with low vision. So, I really like it. I really love it. It's very, very nice. I would like to give a special shout out to a couple of people out here. They are as follows: Zoraida Samblin, Rod Stafford, Allison Rosati, Marion Brooks, Marion Ahern, Christian Farr, Charlie Borgia Husky, Usher Qureshi, Regina Waldrib, Natalie Martinez, Trina Orlando, Alex Margos, Rob Stafford, Dick Johnson, Alicia Roman, Kaylee Dion, and Byron Miranda. Now that's local. Now, at the national level, my shout out goes to Megan Kelly, Jeff Rawson, Matt Gutman, Lester Holt, Andrea Mitchell, Stephanie Gosk, Stephanie Rule, Jolene Kent, Kate Snow, Christian Dogren, Christian Walker, Hallie Jackson, Mika Brzezinski, Rachel Mato, Lawrence O'Donnell, my guy, who I call a true friend and true believer, who I don't know, who I really wish to know in person, and who I really wish I could meet in person too, but that's likely not going to happen. So with that being said, here is my favorite product. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to Nicole Wallace. Victor Reader Stream, New Generation. This is the best talking MP3 player that I've ever had. This can read your books, read newspapers, you can listen to the radio, internet radio, not FM radio. I'll be discussing the cons later down the road. You can also read encyclopedias, listen to your regular music that you download onto this, make class notes, make notations, record notes. You can listen to podcasts, which is what I like, because when we went to Mexico, I missed a bunch of Mika Brzezinski and all that stuff. So I am subscribed to a bunch of podcasts. There are many things you can do with the Victor Stream. You can record in 16-bit PCM, 96 kilobits per second, which is MP3, MP3 64 kilobits per second. Now that's the recording quality. It does have a built-in microphone. The built-in microphone is right there. And then that amber light is letting you know that it's connected to Wi-Fi. It does talk. And there's your green indicator letting you know that it's the power button. Now, here are the cons about this. There's no Bluetooth connection. It does have a headphone jack, so it's not. So fortunately, the company who made this did not make the same mistake Apple made, killing the headphone jack. Okay, it does have an SD card in the back. Has a built-in speaker. The built-in speaker is high quality, which is what I like. Has a built-in clock. Now, another con is that it does not have an alarm, so you can't use this as an alarm clock. You cannot also, as I said, connect to Bluetooth. It does not have Bluetooth, does not have the alarm, does not have FM radio. Now you can read books from Bookshare as well, which is another library, and you can also read through Learning Ally. Your newspapers are through NFB Newsline and things of that sort, which are all reading applications, but they're all different. Now, one thing I wanted to say, if you're going to use this with the National Library Service for the blind and physically handicapped, you have to register your device. So I'm going to go ahead and sample a couple things and show you what this machine really does.
Podcasts, 19. Podcast feeds, 15. The Situation Room with Wolf Blitzer, CNN.
And that's one of my favorite podcast feeds, so I can scroll using the 4 or 6 key.
14. The Rachel Maddow Show, Rachel Maddow,
Oh,
MSNBC. 13. The Last Word with Lawrence O'Donnell, Lawrence O'Donnell, MSNBC.
That's another of my favorites, and I am subscribed to CBS2 Chicago because that's my only newscast. Now, speaking of news, I really wish NBC5 had a podcast. That's something that you really would need to improve on, because if I miss some newscasts like the 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock a.m. or any of those newscasts, I'm not able to catch up. So,
Internet radio.
Internet radio.
Playlist.
That's your
2.
primary radio
Playlist.
station.
English North America.
Source if you want to listen to your music.
References. 0.
References if you want to use
Search on
Wikipedia or
Wikipedia.
Wiktionary.
NLS Bard. 8. Books.
NLS Bard is your books.
Mornings on Main by Jody Thomas.
Okay.
2.
Hell World by Tom Levine.
1. Conquistador Voices, The Spanish Conquest of the Americas as Recounted Largely by the Participants, Volumes 1 to 2, by Kevin H. Sepel.
Okay. Now, that's a couple things you can do.
Podcasts.
Okay.
19.
Let's go ahead and go
Add
to
podcast
let's go ahead and go to the American Greed podcast. Let me show you what this thing does.
Title search.
No.
Bookshelf.
Okay, I'm adding podcasts. No.
Add podcast. Go to podcast
No.
feed.
There we are.
2.
Now you
American Greed podcast.
Now I'm using
CNBC.
I'm using text to speech voice
Episode.
Ryan. You can change it
Heather.
by pressing and holding the 7 key. Now I'm going to switch it back
Ryan.
to Ryan. Okay, I'm going to press the pound key. That's what I want.
4. Episodes. 1. The Polka King Kong.
Let me go ahead and show you. This thing is very remarkable.
This is the American Greed Podcast presented by CNBC. I'm Stacy Keach. In this episode of American Greed, all hail the king, the Polka King.
When he came on stage, people went crazy.
He rode into the event on a horse. It was just spectacular to see.
But Jan Levon isn't content with just being a music star. He's got bigger plans.
He had ambition, and he just went and built himself a little empire.
Levon's American dream is built on the backs and bank accounts of his biggest fans.
Everybody's invited to my home. We're going to have a good time.
Jan is one of the more charming people who's a con artist. He's a very good con artist.
My dad, he was extremely pissed. And he said, if I see him, I will kill him if I have a gun.
Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and stop it there. Alright, so that's some of the things you can do in the podcast feed.
2.
Let's
Internet
go ahead and
references. 0.
select a book here.
NLS Bard.
Now let's go to the offline.
1.
Let's go to the
Bookshelf.
regular
Talking Books.
offline.
176. Books. 1.
AARP The Magazine, AARP Bulletin, July 2018.
So those are the magazines that I download from Bard.
Saved podcasts. 95.
Podcasts if I wanted
Episodes.
to listen
1.
to some.
American Greed Podcast. 0. Inside Look. Notes. 6. Notes.
Those are my
1.
notations.
8. Okay. 7. Wait, what is it again? 6.
Okay.
Go to note. There we go. Bookshelf.
So you can
Notes.
listen to
6.
a bunch of
Notes.
notes and things
1.
of that sort.
Talking books.
Let's go back to my books.
76.
Now,
Bookshelf.
whenever you are on the plane,
8. Books. 1.
press and hold the button.
Airplane mode. On.
Now you're in airplane mode. Okay, to turn it off, press and hold.
Airplane mode off.
Now, this Victor Reader Stream can also be used with Bluetooth speakers by connecting the auxiliary connector to the headphone and things of that sort. Now, the price for this is $370. Luckily, I didn't have to pay for mine. I got mine from
Connected to
DRS.
Wi-Fi.
Now, if I ever get the Victor Reader Trek, which is similar to this one, but that one does have Bluetooth, and that has GPS. So, if I ever get that one, I will do a product review on it. It does use your micro USB cable, so it doesn't use like your lightning and things of that sort. Let me show you what when it comes to the clock.
1:14 p.m. October 17, 2018.
So it does say the time and date, but as I said, the con about it is that you cannot set an alarm on this thing. This is not your all-in-one type of device. So if they ever come out with something like that, I would be very happy. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, turn airplane mode back on,
Airplane mode on.
because I don't want to drain the battery when I take it off of its connector. And with that being said, that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for watching. Let me check my time.
Voiceover on. 11 minutes, 50 seconds. Voiceover on.
That's going to be my time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. And as I said, when I launch my new channel, subscribe should you choose to. And with that being said, I'll catch everybody on the next one. Catch you guys later. Peace out.